Hey guys, welcome back. This is the Calce Tose videocast, right? This is Joshua speaking, and today we have amazing things today, right? We want to talk about what is the minimalist lifestyle like for every day, right? So just keep in touch. So we want to start talking about this. Not an issue. It's a lot of benefits, of course. But let me just adjust the microphone over here. Okay, and now I can see you, right? Thank you so much, Joshua, because I see that you smiling, and that's the way that you have to project, right? Smiling. Don't worry about it. Life is beautiful, and just, woo, wow, just release the stress and well, thank you everybody, right? You don't have to subscribe, of course not, but if you want to do and you want to follow this training session for myself, of course, well, thank you so much, right? So I really appreciate it. So for today we're going to talk about this, the benefit of being a minimalist person. Of course, there are a lot of benefits, and I would like to point exactly, well, first of all, what is being a minimalist person? Is going with just the basic things, right? And just put aside all those heavy stuff in your life and just going basically just with the fundamentals, right? And you can, removing the physical and mental, those things that is actually stopping yourself, right? Because you have a lot of stuff on you, and you have to probably, I don't know, like living with all that stuff which is really heavy. So minimalistic is just release all that heavy stuff and just to become a lighter person, right? So it is pretty much helpful. It doesn't mean that you need to, let's say, reduce the stress. It doesn't mean that you want to stop doing the best of yourself. Of course not. That's nothing to do with that, right? But you need to identify, or we need to identify, what are those, such a things that actually they're contributing in our life, daily life, for stress, right? Now, once we detect something, we don't need it, but actually we just getting in our everyday. So that is the point, just to be conscious, right? To be mindful on just to figure out all those small things. And once you identify, just release, just let it go. We don't need that in our life. I don't know, just for example, being minimalistic, it doesn't mean that you don't have to drink a cup of coffee in the morning, right? Of course, that's it's okay. I do every day, right? But what we actually does is, instead to spend money, right, in getting an expensive cup of coffee, those expensive places. So what about if you get your things, your own coffee, and you do it for yourself? With love, with dedication, and in the meantime that you're getting your cup of coffee in the morning, so you think the best of the experience, and how lovely is that special moment for you, because that is your coffee, right? So do you see the difference? You don't have to spend money, right? I don't know, here in Mexico, maybe like just a regular cup of coffee on the street, probably it's about like 20 pesos, right? And now if you go into the fancy place, probably it's gonna be like 50 to 100 pesos. I don't know exactly, right? But just put an amount, right? Now you can save the money, right? But you can say, hey, Joshua, that's the reason I work every day, right? Just to give my gift, I deserve a cup of coffee, and I want expensive one. Okay, that's okay. That's up to you, man. I'm not gonna fight with that opinion. That's it's okay. But this is for minimalist, right? Lifestyle. But well, coaching, right? Why not? So reduce the stress and the, how do you say when you are really stressful, anxiety, anxious, to be anxious. And that comes because people worry a lot. They think about what's going to happen in the next 2 hours, in the next 6 hours, probably tomorrow, next month, next year. So they worry about for something which is not happening, but it is happening on their minds, and that we call anxious person, right? And don't be like that. I mean, if something, I mean, you have a problem, and you have like a resolution. I mean, of course, I mean, go ahead and work on the resolution. But if this is not a time, that's not a moment. We need to wait a little bit more for something, for here, there, you know. So just let it go. I mean, don't take it. You know, I mean, it could be personal, but don't take it so. In order for you to get the frustration right on you. I mean, we're talking about the financial freedom, of course, because I mean, say like financial freedom, because when you save money, right, which is the minimalistic way, I mean, don't spend too much money in things that you don't really need. Instead, you can find out the other options, solutions, the best ways to get those things. I mean, that is something which is like how do you say like tangible here in Spanish, but I don't know how to say it in English. So, anyways, something. Oh my goodness, I gotta. Let me just pause the video and I'm back with you guys. Alrighty, well, I'm back. Thank you so much for your patience, right? Because I'm doing some stuff here while I'm just recording this video for you guys, which is my training, my English speaking training, but also now just going fully right to the new version of myself, which is this, talking about the this idea being a minimalist lifestyle coaching. So, all right, so let's go ahead and continue, right? So, we were talking about the benefits of being this because you don't have to spend, well, a couple of things between others, right? You don't have to spend a lot of money. Now, if you don't spend money in things that you don't need it, so that means that you can save money, right? So, what is this for? It's a benefit. I mean, you can use it for yourself or you can use it for your loved ones, right? Something that they really need. So, just all that you need to do just to make this work is just pay attention in what are you wasting, or let's say wasting your money, right, in things that you don't really need, and just pay attention on that, and just before you buy something, just ask yourself, do I really need this thing in my life? It's gonna make me a better person. I'm gonna get some value in myself. Is this gonna make me happier? It's gonna be make me some, like, I don't know. It's gonna make me bring some value to my life, to my professional. I'm gonna be in the next step, on the next level as a professional person. So if the answer is yes, okay, go ahead and do not hesitate, right? Because that is something important. But if you say, you know what, I don't need this such a things, I don't need, okay, don't worry. So just you can say, hey, I'm not gonna buy it today. I'm gonna just reschedule for next week, for the next 2 weeks, next month, and then once you get that time, so you can reframe, again, and you can deep connection with yourself, and this you can say, hey, do I need this thing in my life? I mean, again, if the answer is yes, do not hesitate. Just go ahead and get it, right? Get a subscription, buy a new thing. I don't know. You can, but if not, you can save the money in your pocket, right? So in about, like, I don't know, maybe you will see the difference, right, if you implement this lifestyle for you, for yourself, and also you can extend to your loved ones, and the benefits are huge because you're gonna save in money. But in other hands, right, also being minimalistic is not just about money, but also I mean, time, right? I mean, it's pretty much common nowadays that we spend a lot of time, I don't know, probably in social media, right? You name it. You can say like Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. I mean, all those such of things, right? On your smartphone, on computer, and watching television, watching a series on Netflix, here or there, But before you sit right on your best place and start wasting time, you can reconsider and you can ask yourself, hey, Joshua, do I really need to watch this television or this series on Netflix or I don't know novelas? I mean, this do I really need Cantinflas in my life? Watching every day this guy, saying nonsense. Do I really is this gonna bring me value to my life? I'm gonna be better person after I watch this guys for about 2 hours, So if you at the end of the day, if you answer those questions and say yes, I'm gonna get value, I'm gonna get this, I want to be better on this, I want to increase that part, right? So okay, just go ahead, right? Why not? I mean, this is what I'm doing actually. I get a lot of trainings for myself in YouTube videos, right? I have excellent coachings, right? Right there. I get a subscription. I get the ringtones. I get the campanita, right? Just hit the campanita, and you're gonna get the new when they post the new videos. I mean, that's amazing. But if Jody is just wasting time just because, I mean, you don't have to do, just find something to do, right? And then after, if you implement this after a few, I don't know, weeks, because this is not immediately, right? This is not a magical thing. Of course not. I mean, we need to put some work on it. Be conscious, be mindful that we're wasting time. And then you're gonna save time and you're gonna bring time for yourself, right? Instead to put attention, put your mind on those social things. So you're gonna start reflecting on yourself. Hey, what I'm doing in the life, what I'm doing in this world, what I'm doing, I don't know, in this family, what I'm doing in my job. I'm doing good. I'm going in the correct direction. Is this the correct path? If not, I mean, don't don't be such afraid, right, to ask those questions. I mean, because that is the point. You need to find out if you are a happy person. If not, you need to face those such a things, right? Probably you say, hey, my life is like being a disaster, and I don't want to talk about that, Joshua. But you know what? I mean, sometimes we're afraid about ourselves for because we shame about what we did before in our lives. But who is perfect? Nobody is perfect, right? So of course not. I mean, we need evolution and we need to implement the new lifestyle. So do not hesitate to stop being the person that you been for the last 10 years, 15, 20 years, and just stop yourself. Hey, Joshua, and that's not the person. I just imagine, right? And I want to please help me to become, to change, to switch, right? A new identity. And of course, that's what I'm actually doing here. Because if you get in contact with me, so this is not magical. I'm not going to take decisions on your behalf. Of course not. I mean, that's not the point. The point is just to be aware about what you're doing. If you're doing something which is not making you happy, so that now it's time to change, right? So that's what I'm doing actually, right? If that works for me, of course, I'm pretty sure 120% that that's going to work on your life as well. So please don't be afraid. I mean, don't be fear. Um, just go ahead and do the next step, right? Uh, just get the best of yourself today, not tomorrow. I mean, today you can initiate those changes. So we talk about these financial things, reducing the stress and getting time, right? If you stop making decisions that wasted your time, so today you can stop and then you can, start implementing this and you can put attention and you can put that time on your family, probably on your wife, on your parents, and on your kids, right? Just spend time with them, but this is it will be the quality time, right? So you see that will be amazing change on your life, and that's it, man. That's it. I mean, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the change, and that change is also available for you. So okay, let me check. Let me check here over here. Well, basically that's it, right? Here in my job, everything looks good. Everything is under control. So if that is under control, right? So I'm under control myself as well. So and the video is well. Thank you so much, Yasha, because I can see that you know, you can stop smiling now, and you makes me happy when I see you smile, and you pretty sure you makes happy to others as well. Now 15 minutes. Thank you so much. I see you tomorrow. So I'll be here, you know, bring some more topics to the table and we can discuss. You want to leave a comment, you want to leave, you know, something. I mean, just go ahead, right? And I can read them after lunch. Thank you. Goodbye.